Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
So welcome to my Alan Wake Let's Play. If you were thinking I was gonna come back with Dragon Age 2, well that's gonna happen later after I'm done with this. This is rather quick. The game only lasts about 8 to 9 hours. So, if you're wondering, I'm playing with a 360 gamepad hooked up to a plasma TV. And this is my first time coming. As you know, my computer problems and my medical issues have gotten in the way more times than I would count. Even though I had wished that it would not be that way, it has. I mean, every single time I tried to get my Let's Play done and completed, something has always popped up, be it my dad has loud TV, or my computer coming across yet another issue. And if those two didn't stop me, it'd be my medical or psychological issues that would pop up. Now I'm getting hopefully a break from all those issues, so I can at least get this game done in preparation to complete the marathon videos that would be Dragon Age 2. As far as Alan Wake goes, this is a psychological thriller with a lot of storytelling. So don't expect me to come in and start talking every, say, 5 to 6 minutes, because there's lots of talking going on and I'd rather not talk over the story. Just like in your average JRPG, well not just JRPG, but average RPG, I would not talk over the story, and it's the same thing here. So I hope you enjoy this Let's Play of Alan Wake, and afterwards I may get back to Dragon Age 2, or I may just decide to jump immediately into American Nightmare, which follows this game. First follows this game and takes place just about a couple months to a year after the events of this. Now, the PC version, as you are seeing here, includes all the download content. So that means I'll have the 2 extra story missions to do as well. Even though when they first came, they didn't get good reviews, we'll still be doing them. Just like we did most of the important download content for Dragon Age Origins, despite the quality, we would do the same thing here. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and I won't be talking as much during this Let's Play as, again, due to the story. And the fact, of course, the music and atmospheric effects just give a incredible sense of tension that really gets overwritten if I talk over it. So, hope you enjoy it. Anyway, what I'm doing here is basically the prologue and a tutorial. So it teaches you how to play and such while you go through this little dream that Eric is described as having. Will it be just a dream, or is it more of a premonition? Let's see.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. There wouldn't be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work. You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation? This way! Hurry!
Mr. Wink, it's me. Clay Stewart, remember? Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose! Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out. The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. This way. There's no time. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you. This isn't just like I can keep this up forever!
baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here. Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Damn yuppies.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, 'cause it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you
It does
in your
that. Get
sleep.
stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut.
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been.
Now
Buy
that's
my
what
hammer,
I'm
I'd
talking
shut it
about.
for you.
Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
So basically what's been happening is Alan Wake woke up from a nightmare in which the darkness was chasing him and trying to kill him. And now we've just arrived in Bright Falls, basically a fictional town in the state of Washington. Probably modeled after Redmond, which wouldn't surprise me a bit. And now we're trying to find a house key for a man named called Stucky. Now, it seems suspicious that he hasn't even come out yet. Excuse me. Of the restroom. So, we're gonna go and try to find him. As you might notice by the shiny thing that's white in the screen, that's a coffee from Thermos. It's basically one of Alan Wake's 2 collectibles, the other being manuscript pages, as you'll see later on. But you don't really have to do too much. I mean, finding the coffee thermoses doesn't really add anything to the story. It's just there so you can get an achievement out of it. But it's still not fun to pick them up sometimes. Anyway, let's go. As you can tell, there's 100 of them. And they're scattered all over Bright Falls, as well as what you'll see is someone will spoil until we get there, but you'll see what I mean when I say it's an alternate version of Bright Falls. So, just an FYI, that's what we'll try to look for. We may not get them all because some of them are very hard to find, as well as certain events that may prevent us from finding them all in a proper amount of time. Anyway. As you can tell, the graphics on this game is also, well, for an early Xbox 360 game, was one of the better looking games that launched. The other one being, of course, Gears of War. But Alan Wake, when it came out, made waves for its story and story format. And when we get there, you'll see what I mean when it's split up into episodes. Kind of like a TV show, if you want to know the truth. So, let's continue on.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
So as you can tell, suspicious things are afoot. Eighth is not what it seems so far. I mean, seriously, Carl being taken ill, even though you don't really find his body.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Basically, since we didn't find his body, something seriously must be going on back here. So, we'll continue playing to see.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Bad man here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
So as you saw, Mr. Carl Stuckey was actually not dead, and actually ended up coming out of the gas station. This, of course, brings up even more bigger suspicions, and maybe there's some sort of conspiracy going afoot here. As you can tell, I'm just looking to make sure there's no collectibles to collect before we move on with the story. Yep, there is.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
As you might have also noticed, Alan Wake has had a serious case of writer's block. And by serious, I mean he hasn't been able to write a single word in 2 years. It's almost like his head, at the sight of a word on a page, just all of a sudden gives him stabbing pains. Sort of like me when I try to program. But his is so much more severe. I doubt any of you would have had noticed someone who just can't look at a word on a page and feel without saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to see it anymore in my life." So it sucks to be him right now. As you can tell, it's checkpoint based, so I won't be able to save anywhere I want. It has to be at specific checkpoints. Okay, let's go across this bridge. Trying to look around some more. But yeah, for a game this old, it is still rather pretty. I mean, the guardrails, the waves crashing around on the beach, everything just looks amazing. I mean, it just blows your mind that they were able to fit something like this on the 360. Less so that they're able to make it so well optimized for PCs.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on! Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Anyway, that about does it for this episode of Let's Play Alan Wake. I hope to see you back for my next episode, where we'll continue on with the story and make our way through the short yet engaging game that I hope will entertain you guys when the real fun starts. Thank you. Bye.